again, this will be the grand finals. Hangboy coming from losers, and Daioutzu coming from winners.
Great stream overlays. I am too, honestly. These are great stream overlays.
Yeah, we're here in the Blaze community working off of our budget and bootleg, like grassroots. No, I'm kidding. We've got stuff that's cool. It's just like, again, organizing proper tournaments and everything like that, especially with this game being recently released, means there's a lot of sort of scattered information and scattered ideas. People have, of course, opinions on how to run things and how to do things, and for the most part, as it's getting more sorted out, it's becoming a lot more interesting. There's so much going on in the community right now, and again, if anybody, I assume a lot of you guys hanging around right now are experienced with Lethal League Blaze, but if you're not, check out the game, check out the Discords. The Team Reptile Discord is pretty easy to find. That is where the developers have their own kind of stuff and hang around. And yeah, it's pretty chill. The community is great, and they're always down to help you guys learn the game because it's complicated. Also, a dice ditto. What do you think about that, Coffee?
I think this is Hangboy digging grave, to be honest, but I'm really hoping that there's something I'm not seeing. Oh, mistimed the charge there. The charge hit. Oh my. Yes, nice, it's stuff like that. It's differences like that where I think that Daioutzu has a lot more mix-ups as Grid. Oh, right when I say that, Hangboy gets a good mix-up.
Okay, I know that that's probably pretty basic, but I've never actually seen somebody do that because I don't have any friends who play dice pretty consistently. And I know that that's like something that a lot of my Jet friends will do, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. The spec into grab. Hang actually what looked like a total flub on his return there.
Seemed like Daioutzu missed the ball, and then Hangboy was not expecting him to miss the ball.
I feel like I'm getting a little bit of impression during that vertical angle that was bouncing up and down on the screen that Daioutzu was kind of playing with his food there, but also, you know, is it just me or when a vertical angle is kind of hanging around, sometimes you go in to smash it and you just don't get it spaced right, and then the other player doesn't get it spaced right, and then you both look like fools.
These guys are both playing very well. I feel like Hangboy's a little more stylish, and Daioutzu's playing a more like fine-tuned dice, which makes sense. Oh, that was very smart. Okay, doing the, what did we call that? A jump charge?
Yeah, that was actually an impressive jump charge from Dio coming out. Because I didn't know what I was expecting from that, but obviously Hangboy wasn't expecting it, or possibly he mistimed something. However, these combos coming out from Daioutzu, low on HP. It's not a kill speed yet for Hangboy, but it is a kill speed for Dio, so Dio in the big threat. However, Hangboy is now also a kill speed, and that's going to take game one. Dio definitely showing his dominance with controlling his character and basically saying, Hang, step to my level. You can't play this guy like I do, and I know all my angles. You best believe.
Oh, switching. We have a character switch to it. Yeah, Jet. Not seen his Jet yet. He did play one game as Jet against me, and he beat me, so.
Two intellectuals using intellectual man, says somebody in chat regarding dice.
Yep, yeah. Crust, one of my viewers.
Hey, what's up, Crust?
Shout out to my stream viewers who are in here right now.
Shout out to your stream viewers, man. Shout out to everybody coming out and watching this tournament. I know it's nothing big. I know it's nothing too complicated, but you know, it's playing for a very small prize pool that could actually be boosted by the fact that they're also getting a megabyte punch key if they want one. So. You know,
yeah, they probably both have one by now. If we're being honest.
I mean, you know, these are community vets we're talking about. Come on, I don't have a megabyte punch key though.
I don't have one either, dude. I got 17th at the tournament, dude. That's not enough for anything.
Those were some pretty cool returns going on from both players. However, Dio with just that dice spec, it's so good, and you can angle that curveball into a lot of different places. Oh, a crab on Hank's parry.
Yeah. I think Daioutzu's very good at he's very good at those. Very good at the special mix-up, as I said earlier. So similar to what is his name? Hangboy's Nitro, where I didn't see a single like repeat use. Oh, nice. I didn't see a single repeat use of Hangboy's Nitro special. It's like Nitro. Daioutzu has so many dice mix-ups that it's hard to see him do the same thing twice.
Yeah, one of the most important things when it comes to Blaze is to understand your character's angles and also their special and how to mix all of that up and keep ball control versus go for kills. It's all about when do you decide I'm going to go for the kill and I'm going to send it flying their direction, and you hope that they don't notice it. Daioutzu actually trying to get a couple of spikes in, possibly to reset his staleness, but it didn't really matter after the first one. However, Hang, it's just it feels like an absolute scuffle right now. This is going incredibly fast, and with a long hit lag on that, Dio sealing the second game solidly, even more solidly than the first.
Hangboy definitely didn't position himself for that last stock. He just kind of stood right behind him, which I guess would have worked if he used the up neutral angle. But you know, he didn't. You should position yourself for both of them, not just one of them.
And this is going to be potentially the last game of the tournament. If Dio can win this, that will be a clean 3-0 sweep in the grand finals. Hangboy switching to Raptor, the character with the most classically bullshit spec, because it just, you can pop it instantly. You pop it instantly, and you send the ball in one of 8 directions, or bunt in one of 2. I guess 4 if you want to be complicated about it. So it's, again, very, very strong options off of this character's spec, and stuff like that. Immediate stock taken for Hangboy.
One of the best specials in the game. Dice probably has the best special in the game because it's actually a kill move. So that, yep.
Right when you said it.
Yeah, perfect example right there. He did get parried though, so probably would have killed him either way.
True. Pretty interesting parry on that.
Yeah.
I would have expected Hangboy to maybe grab that, but it's kind of hard to react to that stuff, especially when you're expecting these players to be, you know, perfectly consistent and to some degree respectable. So it's all about what do you respect and what do you disrespect. Yeah.
Oh,
the ball landing on the ground catches Hangboy out.
Hangboy at some point during that burst right there was trying to do a back bunt, but he accidentally turned around, so which was unfortunate because he missed the punish. Ooh, nice.
Spec into taking out Dio, and these bursts are actually getting up to quite high speeds. In order to get the ball up to a pretty fast speed in this game, you have to smash it, which doubles the speed. However, you can't do that forever, because if you smash it more than 2 times in a row, the staleness starts taking effect, and the ball speed will no longer double. You have to spike it in order to reset that. Hangboy getting a solid down bunt and actually killing Daioutzu, taking that stock.
I'm actually surprised he did not parry there. I mean, maybe I don't know if I saw, maybe he parried it before, but I didn't see it. I'm actually surprised because I would have probably parried there.
A little bit of a tricky mix-up. One of the most important things in this game is being able to bait your opponent to act, you know, press buttons. Are they going to parry? Are they going to swing? Because if they do that, when you still have the ball, you know, next to you and you can hit it, you can just hit it towards them and hit them before they're out of recovery frames from that attack.
Which you will see Daioutzu like and Hangboy do a lot. Which is why doing like little bunt juggles, which is what we saw Daioutzu. Okay, there you go.
This is gonna be tournament stock for Hang right now. Starting out with a grab.
This has been the closest game so far, I believe. I don't remember. I forgot what the first game scores were. Ooh.
It's actually
that. What a way to go.
That is sealing that. Hangboy honestly seemed pretty lost with his characters.
Grab serve OP. Well, there you go. Right when I was talking about how we haven't had a sweep in these 4 matches. Wait, that was the 3rd match, right?
Yeah, no, that was it. That was it. Okay. No.
I saw Hang,
Hang wants to play more because Hang's always down to play more, man. Hang's like,
yeah,
I just lost the grand final. Whatever. Let's get no setting, man.
Yeah, but congratulations to Daioutzu. A pretty clean 3-0, both in grand finals, and then a 3-1 in winners, just pretty much showing his dominance in the Europe scene. That's
yeah, pretty much. I'm heading us back over to that overlay, and for the most part, that is going to be a lot of the tournament that we had scheduled. Those games were actually pretty interesting. In my opinion, one of the most interesting sets was actually if I'm actually checking the bracket here really quick, Some Person and Mothratru. Those grabs were insane, absolutely nutty. And then Mothratru after that versus Hangboy, managing to completely, like, he did not do a perfectly and like insanely just shut down Mothratru and all of his options. However, what he managed to do was quite impressive, just because Mothratru just couldn't get his combos going. He couldn't get his solid ball control like he was doing against Some Person. So
yeah, I guess that was definitely my favorite set too. Hangboy definitely showed. Well, first of all, I think Mother True. He even said in the Discord that he doesn't really have a lot of experience with Doombox and Nitro, so it was kind of showing what character inexperience can do. Because sure, Mother True definitely had really good ball control during that set, but when you don't know a character's angles, it's definitely like, it's a rough matchup. Let's just say that much.
There's a lot going on with character knowledge in this game because every character is so similar in theory and so different in practice.
And on that note, buff grid.
Buff grid, yeah. I'm just gonna be sliding us over. We'll be sliding out eventually in just a couple minutes here. I like hanging around and talking about those sets. There was a lot of cool stuff going on. Euclidean in chat asking me what my favorite soup is.
Yeah, what's your favorite soup?
Maybe loaded baked potato or something, like one of those. A nice baked potato soup.
Baked potato is a soup? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, baked potato
Grid
soup.
Is good.
Man, come on, dude.
Get out of here, man.
Grid is good.
Here, dude.
Hangboy isn't good at. Oh, Daioutzu throwing shade.
Yeah, Hangboy really isn't good. Good at grid, dude. Buff grib.
Buff grib. Yeah, there was honestly, like, again, those sets to me, the standouts were definitely stuff like the ones involving Mothra True, just because the crazy ball control and how the different players dealt with it. And I actually feel like given enough games, some person probably could have taken it over Mothra True, and given enough games, Hangboy could have picked his main against Daioutzu.
yeah, maybe some games, I mean, I guess he did do one, but that game was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. But that also proves that Grid is the best character in the game, even though he still needs a buff because it was the only game that Daioutzu lost to.
Yeah, Daioutzu lost the game against Grid.
In this top 4, he lost to a Grid. So
yeah,
all these meshes about subbing with Twitch Prime, the twitch.tv/coffeeground, it's pretty strange. But anyway,
guys, you guys are memeing on us. I know what you're doing. It's good to see you guys here. Seriously.
Yeah, my viewers are the best. I love all of you, except when you play against me on ladder, and then I don't love you.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah, I'm currently hanging around in the player chat after this, and people are. What do you think they're talking about? They're talking about like air turnarounds and stuff. They're just talking about tech. Like the grand finals just went by, and what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna all talk to each other and be like, guys, like, can we get some more air turnarounds? Also early parries, please. Like this is underutilized tech. We need to do this stuff. Do you want me to interview you as the winner? Nah, man, we gotta be. I mean, we gotta be actually be wrapping up in a second here, just mostly for my sake as well.
I would love to interview Hangboy as the loser. I'll talk shit at him. Hangboy, how does it feel to be destroyed by Daioutzu?
We're making fun of players, but keep in mind, it's because like in this community, we all like everybody knows each other, guys. I am definitely not a community veteran, and Coffee Grounds, if I'm not mistaken, you're pretty relatively new as well. Hang has been around for a little over a year, but if I am not wrong, Dio's been here from nearly the beginning. I could be wrong. Still, there's a lot of history going on with this game, and there's a lot of cool stuff that just like the community does in general. So anyway, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this entire little bit of an event. Hopefully we'll have more of these coming out soon, and I do want to thank Defer and the FellowsTV organization for actually having us host this and helping out a lot, especially with the assets and the organization of the tournament itself. Even despite all the issues that we might have had, it was fun. Like we got to see some cool sets, and honestly, I'm just happy for those sets. They were so cool. So on that note, you can catch me on Twitter at @bitfloof or right here on Twitch at @bitmap or /bitmap, I suppose. And how about you, Coffee Ground?
I do have a Twitter, but it's kind of just me shit posting a lot, so you can follow that if you want. It's like twitter.com/coffeeground_ something like that. But I pretty much stream at least like 5 times a week. I've kind of slowed down, but I stream a lot of Lethal League Blaze, and I'm a grid main, so if you want to learn how to beat grid, aka Daioutzu, if you want to learn how to beat grid, you can tune into my stream. I'll probably just expose my character.
Yeah.
A lot, because grid sucks.
Yeah, and I'm over here occasionally playing some Lethal League, and honestly, I floating around between a lot of projects. But again, if you guys want to check out FellowsTV, the guys responsible for this, they're at Twitch and Twitter /FellowsTV. Cool guys. Honestly, it's been a wonderful experience working with Defer on this entire thing. And on that note, we'll see you guys later. Enjoy some outro music, because to be perfectly honest, the Lethal League Blaze OST is rad as fuck.